And we're back to learning Photoshop in the year day 299. Let me show you the basics of the Smudge tool. You'll find it right here where the blur and sharpen tools are. So right click on this toolbox and then it's the last option. Looks like a regular brush, so we have the modes, the strength. Just make sure that you're on the layer that you want to work with. In my case, these two color rectangles. First up, it plays a role what hardness we've got. So soft round and hard round. They have a different hardness. Let us start with the soft round hardness of 0. I'm going to go over the edge. And then we go to a hardness of 100%. And you can see this is now more impactful, you could say. So there are sharper edges when you use a bigger hardness. And when you use a lower hardness, it's going to get mixed a little bit more. Or you could also call it blurred a little bit more. The strength also plays a role. This is kind of like the intensity. Let me go to 100% and you can see this now way more intense. So this whole smudge will then have a stronger, more intense result. And with lower values, you're just going to affect the edges a little bit. Let me go increasingly higher here with the strength. And around 75%, we almost cover the entire rectangle. So these are the two most important values, but there's also one that's a little bit hidden. You have to set it in your brush settings, and that's called scattering. Just go to Window, click on Brush Settings right here. And this menu should open. Check the box for scattering, and at the top here, there's the value. Just uncheck the box for both axes. And you can see below, if I increase the scattering, this distributes our ballpoints a little bit differently. And this allows us actually to create very convincing gradients. You know what, let me move this a little bit to the side. We start with a low value of 1%. And this is not much of a gradient effect. But as I go higher, we go to 50%, we can get this result. So where the two edges almost perfectly blend with one another. Then we go even higher. And then you just have to balance out strength and the hardness. And then you can use the Smudge tool to create these very convincing gradients. We're going to use this tool in the next video with a real life example, but these are the basics of the Smudge tool in Photoshop. I hope this video was helpful, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.